Colby freaking Lindbaum? Colby Lip Balm? Bro, what the hell, bro? Coming in guns blazing, bro. Sounding cool, man. At least you like the stream, I hope. You know, that's it. Colby Cheese Whiz. I'm gonna be a 50-year-old man that starts ranting on the internet about my beef with a 15-year-old. That's it, Colby. I'm crashing out, bro. I'm going live. I'm gonna bull whiz all over your parade. Forget that shit. That's it, Colby. You're not a moderator anymore. You're not a moderator. Sorry, bro. I'm just kidding. I got my coffee going. Right now we're delivering an order up to Laguna Beach. It's pretty fun stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. Taking my privilege, I'll deport you. You already got that white privilege, bro. Come on now. Got that shit from the vault. Alright guys, let's go. That's your gamer, what's going on? Mr. Drick Dark, what's up? What is going on? Right now we're in Laguna Beach, or we're in Dana Point, and we're delivering in Laguna. So we're currently on PCH. Super exciting stuff. Great. Some might say the most exciting. I personally think it's the most exciting. Joe Biden does the boring stuff. He does DoorDash. Alright, I gotta start bowling. Peace out. Alright. Okay. Well, if I crash out on the live, you know why. Of the action. This guy looks at his daughters get dressed and wants to tell you about the world. What the hell, dude? No, what? Come on, bro. I don't have any daughters. Fried Piper, you take that shit back, bro. Adeline Alonzo Perez, what's going on? Southern California. We're doing a live stream of PCH. Coming from Dana Point all the way to Laguna. Trying to get those watch hours. Fried Pepper's just gonna say one thing and dip, bro? Come on, man. You're not even hitting. Change to all messages. Chad, if you guys are just tuning in, we're currently driving on PCH from Dana Point all the way to Laguna Niguel. We're doing an Instacart delivery real quick. Just wanted to go live and get some peak watch hours. What's going on, Randy? Thanks for tuning in. Trying to get some watch hours, bro. We're doing a quick delivery from Dana Point to Laguna. And we're enjoying the nice PCH drive. Working too? Gotcha, dude. Yeah, I kind of got a late start on the day today. All good though. I guess I'll tell you guys a crazy story since we got a couple people in. So there's this couple that consistently do Instacart like I do, and they're pretty nice and whatnot. And while I was on vacation, it was insane, right? Because you would never imagine like these two would be like involved in such a thing. But I come back from vacation, the cashier that I always talk to, he was telling me that they got swept by the DEA on last Tuesday on drug manufacturing charges and distribution, which is insane. I guess DEA had pulled up to the parking lot where they're always posted up at like 40 minutes prior and swept them up at night. So a lot of crazy things going on, dude. A lot of things are in there right now. Yeah, it's insane, dude. Because I personally like shook their hand before, like introduced myself, and they're completely normal people, right? Come to find out that they just needed an alibi and they're doing Instacart. Which is smart though, because if you think about it, when you're doing Instacart, you're never in like one place. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you kind of return back to like your little location that you're waiting for orders at. But you're constantly moving around. It's hard to track you unless they know what to look for, or like kind of they find like those repeating patterns. But it sucks. Outdoors done. Thank you for tuning into another unhinged live stream, bro. I appreciate you guys just popping in and supporting the stream. What are you guys all up to today? I know it's a Thursday, so I know a lot of people are working. Pierre, what's going on, bro? Hey, how you doing? I saw Pierre on the chat. What's up, dude? We're in Southern California right now, man. Let's see here. Trying to get a good visual of the coast. You can kind of see it a little bit. Here, I'll add you as a moderator. PCH, homie. Sorry, disconnected a little bit there. Fun fact, Laguna Beach is, I think, with the amount of people it's one of the most cited places for your DUIs in all of California, which is pretty interesting. You wouldn't think about it, but there's a lot of tourism that comes in here, and unfortunately just drinking while driving, so no bueno. Yeah, no problem, Pierre. broke my neck in Laguna in 1989, Aliso Creek. Hey, dude. I just went to Aliso Creek the other day. I went to Aliso Beach, and it was so funny because I had never thought about this, but I went to go like just look at the sunset with my girlfriend, and I was finding like, all these cool like milky quartz that was all over the beach, and they were like super cool. I have like a couple of them, like these little guys, and they were like, some of them were like perfect spheres. I was like, okay, I'll take a couple of them. And I had them in my pocket, but a bunch of them spilled out, and they were all over the floorboard of my car. And I didn't realize that these kind of looked like crack rocks. Like, so if I got pulled over and I got these splattered all over the floor of my car, they would have brought my ass back to Mexico. Jack of all trades, what's going on, man? Yeah, here's Aliso Beach as we speak. There you go. There's like that little tunnel. There's like that little creek that runs by. And there's the outlet. Oh, body surfing? Yeah, body surfing is pretty cool, but super dangerous. There you go, guys. That's where Randy broke his neck. R.I.P. So we're gonna have to ask you to exit with the vehicle. Like, right? If you saw that, like, if you're a cop and you saw like this mysterious pebble out of the car, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, this guy's loaded with fucking crack rocks. Yeah, they still have the walk under the parking lot, dude. They saw that little tunnel. I mean, what am I going to tell the cops? Sir, I was picking rocks with my girlfriend. He's like, yeah, we've heard that story before. Fucking chump. Right through jail. I met the band Los Lobos there in the parking lot. Way cool. Boys with their family at Aliso. What? That's so awesome, dude. Small world. Did you recognize the band members, or was it a little bit obvious? Did they like just pull up with their tour bus? I don't know if they had tour buses like that back then. You just kind of just have. They were in their own cars. Nice. Cool story. So my girlfriend, she She went to Downey High School, and she was actually friends with one of the nieces of the band members in Metallica. I don't know which band member it was, but I was like, bullshit. She's like the niece of like one of these like band members, and sure enough, she like clicks on the profile. They're friends, and she's like backstage at all these other like at all these like Metallica concerts, which is insane. But it makes sense, right? Because they were all from Downey. Super small world. Skipjack Cindy, what's going on? We're just taking a drive on PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway, doing some Instacart deliveries, talking nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Nice little Ruby diners. You can. It's like an old school Ruby's diner. You can watch the sunset. Can't really see the coast from here, but maybe I'm gonna drive back. You can see it pretty well. It's a little hazy. It's all good. I don't know. We're running out of things to talk about, guys. Well, I think of something. I'm gonna eat this Danish real quick. House fishing last night, Skipjack. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got it from Sprouts Farmers Market. It's really cool. I'm always a sucker for like strawberry and cream cheese pastries. It's the best. He's the best. Four fish total, not terrible. For a spawn on that lake? No. Skipjack, I don't know if you know this, but sometimes I walk away from the lake with 0 fish. If I catch one, I'm so hyped. If I catch one fish, it convinces me to think that it's just the fish, it's not me. Because I went up to the Sierras, and all my normal tactics that wouldn't work here was slamming the fish over there. We were catching limits every day. It's like a five fish bag limit, and we brought the kiddos, so we were taking home like 15 fish every day. It was insane. And it's only a 5-hour drive from LA. It's not terrible. I skunked all last weekend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you gotta have terrible days so you know when the good days come by. If you always have good days, and it's kind of just, whatever. The lake we fished last night sucks, but it's close to his relative. Yeah, so you gotta like pick and choose, right? It's like, do you want to have an hour drive home really late at night? Or do you want something that's just across town? coming up on our destination. Let's see what's up. How crazy what's going on, bro? Just being a silly goose right now, nothing much. Hopefully we can get on a collab with JR again soon. Get out to Santa Ana River Lakes. But since he loves trout fishing as much as I do, I really want to take him up to the Eastern Sierras where I was fishing at, because I think him and his kid would love it. I mean, hell, I was catching fish just as big as the ones that they have at Santa Ana River Lake, so it's not a bad gig whatsoever. Homemade shrimp po' boy tonight, nice, dude. Homemade shrimp po' boy. Alright guys, we're going to come up on our delivery real quick. I might have to disconnect for a little bit, but I will be back. It's just going to show buffering because I'm onto another app. I don't have two phones, unfortunately, so we're going to have to try to make do. Give me one quick second, guys. One quick second. Back, guys, be back. Thanks for hanging around, guys. Alright, now let's go back. Hopefully, I think going southbound is going to give us a good view of the coast. Bad, you guys have to look at me this whole time. You all know how to do the four-way stops? All good. Besides Cindy, has anyone been fishing lately? You're gonna pick a fucking lane, or what's up, bro? That's a ton of people for Wednesday. It's insane. Holy shit. Everyone's gonna go grab lunch right now or something? It's crazy. Gotta power up another monster. Let's see if we can get a good visual of the. There we go. Here's the coastline we're looking for.
super nice little area. Harry, what's going on? Where's Jenna? If we get this stream up to 50 likes, I'll just pose on this rock like aerial, guys. That's cool. Julie, what's going on? Nikki, thanks for tuning in. We're here at the beach. I get to sit up right here. Yeah, the coastline, which is nice. Super expensive houses. Right here you got a little tide pool with some little sea anemones. Oh, those like little tiny round things are like little sea anemones. It's cool. I haven't seen a crab yet though. Bunch of mussels, no crab. Nobody knows where Nemo's at. Jackson, what's happening, bro? Nice little cliffside here. Chill underneath there. Hide away from the sun. Lots of cool sand formation for sure. Yeah, you got this like little pocket here too. What's in here? Nothing much. Okay. Oh shit, that's it. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. We got a sand flea. There you go. These little guys make awesome bait on the surf line. Like this one's perfect because it has this orange egg sac, and that's just like candy for these guys. What are those black string looking things? I think these are all just like reeds. These are all just reeds. You have kelp. And this is what we use for bait on the shoreline because a lot of fish love eating these things, especially when they have like that orange egg sac. I'll show you for demonstration. He's gonna burrow in. And there he goes. Oh, there you go. We got a little crab. He's hiding. We have some like old coral too. There's a little crab. So these sea anemones are only in areas where they constantly get a lot of water. I'm not seeing any right here right now. Oh, here you go, yeah. So all these little things are sea anemones. Alright guys, I gotta rush to my parking because I'm not parked legally, kind of more like illegally, so I gotta rush over there now. Big chunk of quartz there. It's cool. Quartz. Silly salmon, what's happening, bro? Oh, we're just at the beach side, bro. We got some flowers, we got some bees, we got surf line, we just looked at some sea anemones. I gotta walk up these steps. And there you go, guys. Man, I'm already out of breath. Just going up the steps, I'm already huffing and puffing. So that was Crest Street Beach. That's the official name. Adam, what's happening? Silly Sandington, you tuned in. BTV Outdoors. What's happening, bro? I've been good, man. Today's been kind of a slow day for Instacart, so I'm just taking you guys on a coastal journey, showing you guys around.
good for you, Adam. It's awesome, bro. You do whatever you feel is right, man. God will lead you to the right way. Texas, Donna in the house. What's up? You missed it, Texas Donna. We're at the tide pools in like Laguna. Yeah, just rent's ridiculously expensive out here. It's insane. That's why you see a lot of these like shops. If they don't crunch out the numbers within the first few months, they go out of business super quick. Unless they've had the lease there for forever. I'm out here doing breathing exercises. I live in the boondocks. That's what I'm telling you guys, like, Southern California was way too fucking out of control to be living this close to the beach. You'd think people would be more laid back, and it's the complete opposite. Away from people. Cindy, what's happening? Thanks for tuning in. You missed it, Cindy. We're on the coastline and filming a bunch of cool stuff like tide pools, stuff living there, all fun stuff. Going to the cities. I understand that. Cities are way too chaotic sometimes. So how's everyone been? Has anyone been fishing lately? Cooking any good recipes? Making some good cookies? You been okay, Adam? You play any still playing Need for Speed? Give you guys a visual. I wanted you guys looking at the scaffolding truck the whole way over there. Got my go-go juice ready. We out here. You know it. Let me get away from this scaffolding truck. It's just like some Final Destination shit right here. I've been really wanting to do some shore fishing as of lately. The temperatures are rising, so that a lot of that warm current is bringing in a lot of bigger fish. That's making fish want to bite more. And I think we're having our grunting runs already. So if you don't know what gruntings are, they're like these little tiny. They look like little mud skippers, but they're called grunting. Well, they're not like mud skippers, but they behave them. They behave like them. So what they do is that they burrow. After every full moon, within the 4 days of full moon, 2 days before, 2 days after, those little like sardine-looking things will burrow themselves into the sand on the shoreline. They'll release their eggs, and then they dip out back into the water. But in Southern California, they have this thing called a grunting run, and depending on what month it is and what the regulations are at the time, you can actually go hand catch these like little sardines, which I think would be a really cool video idea. And you can't use any nets, but you have to grab these sardines with your hands and place them in buckets. And I don't think there's a limit to them. If so, there's probably like a 50 fish limit to them. But they're like little tiny sardines. You can can them. You can kind of prepare them like anchovies, and they're super delicious. Pan fry them. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can type in on YouTube SoCal Grunion Run. It's Gruion, and then you'll see tons of fish like on the shoreline, just spawning. And you can take advantage of that because and sweep them up if you get lucky. Anchovies, ew. Texas, gross. I will say Texas Mexican food doesn't compare to California Mexican food. I've had it. I don't like it. It's gross. Might as well call it Taco Bell. Tex-Mex. Dirty 30 in the house. What's happening, bro? White Peaches might go to. Are you talking about monsters or what? 4 people watching, 20 likes. I like that number. Oh, I just had my first ever Red Bull. White peach, so good. Hey, JR, what's going on, bro? I was just saying, JR, you should probably take your kids to the coast if you have time. You can look up when the grunting runs are. I think the last grunting run is in July or June. I'm not entirely sure. But I think it would be really fun if you can take your kids there. Well, I know your kids are a little, like you were saying, if they see other kids, they're going to go want to hang out with them. And it's late at night, so it might be a little chaotic. But the grunting runs on the shoreline it's really fun to do. In Cabrillo Beach, it's where they're most active at. All along the shorelines of Southern California, you can do it. But I think that'd just be a neat idea for some content. Fat Cat, what's going on, man? Is this all you do is drive around? Yeah, bro. I do Instacart, I drive around, and then I go home to my girlfriend and tell her how much of a bad day I was having because Fat Cat told me this is all I do, which is true. Originally what had happened was they had a really long delivery to drive through, like 13 miles, and so I thought I'd film the process. But earlier, if you were in the stream earlier though, about 10-15 minutes ago, we were actually at some tide pools of this Laguna Beach, and we're checking out the scenery there, a lot of the rock formations that were there, tide pools, crabs, sea anemones, it was all good stuff. But you missed it, bro. Not playing nice. She would laugh at you if you told her that. Yeah, see, Mary can vouch. Mary was there, guys. What an OG. Coming into my stream, talking shit about me, saying truthful things about me. I'm not gonna take that. I can't be on here 24/7. I was playing Need for Speed Heat this morning and had 5 cops chasing me. Adam, you on the sick one, bro. Running from the law. What'd you do, Adam? I think the most hilarious things about me sometimes, or about police pursuits sometimes, is that you'll hear that like a car's like light was just out, and that's why they wanted to pull them over. They're they have no active warrants, they have nothing in their car. They just decided to run, and now they caught a couple years in jail for nonsense and anxiety. I'm a bad boy. Stick around, she'll get on. I'll have to watch the beginning later. No, don't watch the beginning. The beginning was trash. I was just talking to myself. The middle part is where it's at. That's the content right there. The beginning was the filler. It was the introduction. It wasn't that cool. It wasn't that great either. It was just pretty lonely, trying to get people into the chat. But then the middle part, when everything just like when I decided to go visit the tide pools. You should see how Mary T smacks her husband around. Like I said, women are like edibles. They're cool at first until they hit you. Turner be acting up too, man. I would smack him too. Mary ain't in the wrong. I like to think of Mary as like the pimp of the relationship, because you got Turner dancing for money, and she's just like smacking him. Be like, only $50 today, ka-cha. What am I gonna do with $50? What am I gonna do with $50, Turner? He just smacks him. You ain't dancing hard enough, man. That's Mama Turner for most of us, yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end the chat. I gotta go back to work. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another, I wouldn't even know what you would call it. I think just me being here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. I'll probably see you guys on some live streams. But I know if I'm doing lives, then it takes a lot of data away from me being able to see what kind of comes in. So, alright, bye everyone.